Welcome to SciSpectrum Lab Essentials, your source for equipment, instrument, and consumables.
All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, if not the biggest, sources of stress in the kitchen: cooking meat. I mean, we're talking about putting an end to that anxiety, that guesswork. We're going to break down a tool that promises you get perfect results every single time. You know the feeling, right? We have all been there. It's Thanksgiving, maybe a big family cookout. You've shelled out for a really nice, expensive cut of meat. Everyone's hungry, and all eyes are on you to get it perfect. The pressure is on. Oh, it is the absolute worst feeling, isn't it? You follow the recipe to the letter. You're watching the clock like a hawk. But that moment you slice into that beautiful roast, your heart just sinks. It's overcooked, it's dry, and it's a huge letdown for everybody at the table. And that, right there, is the heart of the problem. Just poking it or guessing by the color or, just crossing your fingers and hoping for the best, it's a total gamble. Look, precision cooking isn't about luck. It's about data. It's about knowing exactly what's going on inside that piece of meat. So how do we stop rolling the dice and start cooking with some real confidence? Well, this is where the ThermoPro TP17 comes in. It's designed to be your precision partner in the kitchen, and it takes luck completely out of the equation. Now, what this is a leave-in thermometer, and that's key. See, unlike those instant read ones, you don't have to keep opening the oven or grill door, letting all that precious heat escape. You put the probe in the meat, close the door, and it just stays there, giving you this constant, real-time feed of what's happening. And that's its whole reason for being. It's here to kill that uncertainty, to give you the hard data you need, and to empower you to nail that perfect temperature every single time you cook. Okay, so how does the TP17 actually pull this off? Well, it all comes down to a few really brilliant, super targeted features that are designed to make your life easier. First up, and this is a big one, it comes with 2 separate probes. Now, that might not sound like a huge deal at first, but trust me, it completely changes how you can manage a big cookout or a holiday meal. And this is where that flexibility really shines. You could have a chicken roasting over here and, say, a beef joint cooking over there, and you're monitoring both of them to their own unique perfect temperatures. Or, and this is great for smokers, you can use one probe for your brisket and the other to just monitor the ambient temperature of your grill, making sure your heat stays rock-solid consistent. Next up, we've got the high/low temperature alarm. Think of this as your personal safety net, especially for those long, slow cooks where you really can't be standing by the grill for 8 hours straight. What this feature really gives you is freedom. You set a target temperature range for your smoker, and if the fire starts to die down or maybe you get a flare-up, the TP17 is going to beep and flash to let you know. You can actually go relax and enjoy the party instead of being chained to your cooker. The TP17 also comes preloaded with USDA-recommended temperature presets, so it knows the right temps for different types of meat and all their doneness levels right out of the box. So what this means is it's incredibly easy to get started. You're not sure about the perfect temperature for a medium rare steak? No problem, just select it from the menu. But, and this is key, if you're a pro and you have your own specific target temps, you can easily adjust them manually. It's really designed to work for everyone, from beginner to expert. Of course, all of these cool features are only as good as the hardware that's powering them. So let's talk a little bit about the design and the actual specs of this thing. And the absolute heart of that hardware is its accuracy. The TP17 is accurate to within plus or minus 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit. That is a tiny, tiny margin of error, giving you that surgical precision you need for perfect results. So if we take a quick look at the specs here, a few things really jump out. First, that massive temperature range. I mean, it can handle anything from low and slow smoking all the way up to high heat searing. The probes are food-grade stainless steel, and check this out. The cables are super long and can withstand over 700 degrees. This thing is built to last. Plus, the simple stuff, like a big backlit screen and including the battery, just makes it easy to use right out of the box. Now, you might be thinking about the next model up, the TP17H. The key difference is actually really simple. The TP17H is the same great device, but it comes with 4 probes instead of 2. So if you're a serious pitmaster doing massive cooks with multiple cuts of meat, that might be the one for you. But for most of us, 2 is absolutely perfect. And what about just using it day to day? The design is all about convenience. It's got simple front-facing buttons that make sense. It has a little flip-out stand for your counter, And, my favorite part, a magnetic back so you can just stick it right on the side of your oven or grill. It's made to be convenient, stay out of your way, and yeah, it works with basically any cooker you can throw at it.